new swag, it's that new swag, it's that new spaz, I say, new water, new ice, new neck piece, police in the back, they gotta catch me, only met me one time, she wanna sex me, new life, new bitty, yeah, she sexy, new water, new ice, new neck piece, if the police pulling up, they gotta get me, only after could I touch her and she let me, new bitty, new bag, new VV, I'm the nigga with the bag and I ain't trap me, I apply a little pressure, ain't mad, I can fly it in the mountains like a Latin, I could never fall in love, I learned my lesson, grandmother still alive, so it's a blessing, if my niggas down bad, I'ma catch them, 15 to 1500, who want pressure, 15 to 1500, who want pressure, fatality, my nigga on the beat, get rich and throw my niggas on the beat, street cred and I'm good on IG, touchdown, all these niggas hate me, niggas mad cause that girlfriend's like me, all day and I'm Hugo Boss sing, well known, you can Google my name, same click, all that best I won't change.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RawDope Podcast Weekly, and I'm your host, Hand 5000. Got my man Kenny Fatso in the building. Whoa. Shout out to the team, man, leader engineer, Layers, Valo, DJ Valo, Speedo, Keys. We in the content complex, man. Got Moody on the boards today, our engineer for the day.
Yeah,
Kev
man.
in the building. The guys in the building. Kenny in the building.
Whoa.
And we just in the building, man. It's been so long since I really been smoking on camera. So thanks. Shout out to Content Complex for being stoners and type hippie type niggas like that. So they feel a little good. So excuse me if I get stuck a couple times. You know what I'm saying? And we had a bad take. We just had a good ass episode, and Moody just kind of still the virgin with the rogue. So that shit happens.
Yeah, you know how.
Remember those days, Kenny?
Hey man, you know this was
that little one button to connect it. That shit used to be.
we just did a collaboration here at RawDope. You know what I'm saying? First day. You know what I mean? Trying to make sure we set up right here at the Content Complex, making it happen. Hennessy Wednesdays.
Yes.
Getting it right.
So what's been going on, Kenny?
Your man's Yeezy, Kanye West, White Lives Matter t-shirt. How do you feel and defend your man who you've defended and defended over and over on RawDope Podcast? How do you defend them?
Goddamn.
You defend them, I say, hey, take the
White lives matter. You know what I mean? All lives matter. Humanity matter, but it was hard to change for that, but you never know his reasons, bro. It went viral. It's clickbait. Everybody's talking about it. The t-shirts went to the roof.
I'm talking about it because I knew that was your man. Soon as I seen it, I said,
you know how your man just do some, he ought to change, bro. You never know his reasons, man. You be going through a lot, bro. And his kid's white. You know what I'm saying? It's his wife.
His kid's not white. He black. They his kids. That mean. They black.
But they other side of they culture, Caucasian. So
they growing up with the white side of the family.
But listen, but respectfully though, if your kids mix, because I got a couple nieces. I got a niece too. I got a couple. Matter of fact, let me see, 1, 2. I got 3, nieces, 1 niece and 2 nephews. This mix.
Mulatto.
And one of my nephews, sometimes we be had to talk to him about that shit. Sometimes you got to beat the black back in him. You might gotta give him a gut shot 2 times. That boy might look you in the eyes and tell you, "Hey, you look like me though." And he just is a little like everything from my itchy skin. He got everything in him. And I had to tell him because he would look you in your eyes and tell him he a little bit lighter than me. I'm like, tell you with pride, man. My grandfather told me, and his grandfather cold-blooded white boy. So you feel me? He put that in him, but that's a part of his culture, and I can't. And my cousin, my first cousin, both of my first cousins, they dudes. Their father's white, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know what I mean. And then my mother, my mother's mother was white. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my mother's mother was white. So my great grandma was white. My grandfather was a great grandfather Cherokee Indian, full blooded. So if
Crazy you even know that, because most niggas don't know nothing about
but my
grandmothers.
Listen, I grew up on Fairview. I was raised up by my great grandmother. Remember that? That wasn't my grandmother. No, that was my great grandmother. You know what I'm saying? That. So, but my mom's mother passed in '79, the year I was born, so I never met her. But I guess, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know whatever happened to her mother. But, you know, my mother just shared that with me. Like, no, my mother was, you know, a white woman, and her father was Cherokee Indian. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, nigga just find out. I'll be interested in knowing where a nigga come from. Like, I want to know.
So when they start messing with the darkies, it's like, no, let me stop.
That's what I say, yo. You never know my great grandfather, man. Shout out to him. I never got to be the know. I see pictures of him and shit, but it might have been hard for him, bro, because he was messing with a white woman back then.
You said it might have been hard for him. It was hard for him.
And I don't know. So you know they was, and then you know living down in the South back then, you just lived on land and like you could see the people before they coming. When they come on you and shit. You know what I mean? We grew up, you got but out there, man, motherfucker still be 10 minutes away. You can see him coming down the driveway. So you can put your wife under the porch, you can put her anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Back then you can hide your white woman. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is though. But man. I don't know, man. But your boy Whack 100, man, all on Clubhouse and
Bucky naked.
Yeah, they yeah, I wouldn't even care. I don't even care. You know, we stand on no fuck shit, no fake shit, no fools. If you watching this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and but it fucking. And he wasn't in so much shit it wouldn't make him look bad, because niggas got on the phone to be on the phone, just got out the shower. It's normal. But it's just Whack ain't allowed to do that.
He is. It's just,
no, it's just he said so much shit. You're not supposed
to get recorded. Yeah, you ain't supposed.
And who the fuck recorded you?
That's the part that he want to slap shit out her.
Man, these guys out
here,
she deserve
it.
Everybody recording everything, so you gotta always know, understand.
Fuck
man.
all that.
Especially
he an old
random.
head.
That was a beef.
Whoever was supposed to been around him supposed to been old enough to not even know better. That ain't no shit you do.
Yo, I just think about
not
that
even
other
a
day.
Whack, and I don't even agree with you most of the time.
I was thinking about that other day too. Like everybody in the world has a camera on them person all the time. Like literally.
That's the biggest rat in the world, your phone.
Like everybody has a camera.
You tell them
everybody
that.
ain't inclined to whip it out every time something going on though.
And these devices, these
little
devices. It don't go
through everybody's head. Some people, as soon as anything happens, whip the phone out. I don't think about that shit.
I mean, most of us don't, but a lot of people out here do. A lot of people out here do.
I know.
And it's crazy. Wild. You know, just think about that. Like everybody, and not even a regular camera. You got a high quality camera that picks up everything.
People will turn their camera on to watch somebody die in front of their face.
Sad.
That's where we at with the shit.
Sad, man.
Man, fuck all that shit. Whack crazy and Whack has somebody recording.
So you saying he deserved that, huh?
He doesn't deserve that. You know what I mean?
I don't think so neither. That was a sucker.
So, hey, listen, you know how the motherfucker got different things. I'm calling it the headshot of the day. Whack 100. Get the headshot on Wednesday. Because he was just let somebody play with him butt naked. Because Whack, the reason why you get the headshot, Whack, because you toss that gangster shit every day. I ain't saying that man a gangster. I ain't saying he ain't. I don't know him personally. He never seen a man in his life. I just watch him, hear shit he going to. He be set tripping a lot. You feel what I'm saying? But I just say, yo, we got to give you a headshot for that, Whack. Nigga, recorded you butt naked on the phone, twirling your feet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you just imagine.
Naked?
Right, listen, just imagine laying straight on your stomach. Right?
Butterball.
And then, you pitting you know how girls be, they laying on their back, they be feet up backwards. I'm a fat nigga, so I really can't do it like that. So I'm saying, so some of the little shit that niggas be getting away with, some of the little shit niggas be getting, y'all know what I'm talking about? Like your girl laying on the stomach, they got their legs, yeah, the bottom part of your legs, your feet up, twiddling your feet, I guess it's called. So if they got them like that, man, I say, God damn, Whack. Like, man, you in some shit every fucking week, bro. Whack, keep it going. That bag is coming in, bro. They keeps that motherfucking controversy going.
Bags.
It works.
That's what it's
The
about.
BET
Controversy.
BET Awards, man, was crazy.
Yeah, what's up with my man Bethel, man? Bethel and Diddy back at it.
Back at it, yo.
Length on him.
Diddy want in on if a nickelback sold the bar.
Diddy said
He said he owed him $3 million.
He said Mace
He
owed him
said
$3
Mace owed him $3 million. Mace say, nigga, you crazy. I don't owe nothing. I can show receipts. He say, Big can't show receipts because he dead. Craig Mack can't show receipts because he dead. Black Rob can't show receipts, but he dead. He say, but I can. He say, I ain't signed that non-disclosure. I can't say what I want to say like everybody else did because I ain't need your money so I can talk my shit. And he just continued to talk.
And I love it. And I love it. And I love it. And I love
nigga,
it.
Don't be playing with me. You know the fuck I
Okay,
am.
we gotta
May
check that
sounded like
camera
a
too
gangster.
over here too. The T. And to make sure they clip every 30 minutes.
So that nigga May sounded like a gangster. Nigga, you know the fuck you playing with. I couldn't believe it. I said, listen to May, short. He sounded like Murder Mace that I liked it back in the 90s.
Yeah, Mace ain't trying to be no gangster, bro. Mace is trying.
He was mad, nigga. Tell you he was a fake pastor.
Yo, bro,
son. You took that person. You don't play with a man in his cloth.
Diddy like 50 something. What about 55 now? Diddy need to just have his young chick with the little city girl chick he got.
You saying Diddy should let Lil Diddy just run everything?
Yeah, like Diddy, like only thing with like Jay-Z and Diddy and them type niggas, I only just be want to hear big ball shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like big ball shit.
They human beings.
Yeah, they human beings. But yo, at 55,
shit gonna happen. They gonna lean on a nigga and it might get recorded.
Just at 55 years old,
shit
still
happens.
arguing with Mace about music from the 90s, bro. It just ain't super cool to me no more.
It's still clickbait. I want to see it every time some shit get posted about it.
It's like y'all, all the niggas, like I get Mace, like Mace had it rough in his career. He had a good career, but he had it rough. He was in and out. So now he been writing music, producing music, getting different artists on, making money in real estate. He get into his bag. At the end of the day, I respect that he ain't want Diddy to come out on the set because it's still in them feelings. I'm just asking Diddy, why do you want to be a part of everything, bro? You had your legacy. I was just watching some wild shit on TV. They broke down Diddy. Diddy a fucked up nigga. Shout out to Puff just for being a black entrepreneur and making it from where he come from and doing what he did in music. He makes the Hall of Fame for that. But Diddy ain't white, bro. They named so many groups and so many people that was with Diddy and they ain't eat, bro. Like Diddy the definition of fame. If you get the fame after that, you got to make your own fortune. And then I might lock you in. Like Diddy was doing shit with like locking niggas in Lifetime over there. Diddy was doing shit like, man, you can't drop no more. Like, cause you got to think every artist Biggie had could have should have been good after Diddy. Every artist from the 112 to Total to Black, everybody could have been good at the Biggie at the Diddy because they all had smashes with the man. But the man kept them locked in the way as though he ain't released motherfuckers till they got cold and they had to come work their way back up. That's fucked up.
He said he'll pay him receipts. He said if you show me that I owe you, you got 24 hours, I'll pay you. That's what he said. Yeah, I mean, who knows how to shoot it?
And like May say, these people can't show receipts because
he did. He said he gonna let people know that narrative is not what he about. But I mean, you had the Lox made a whole album called "Raping You
do
Records."
You just believe that everybody that got around him tried to keep up with his
That's
lifestyle
a fact.
and fuck they bread up? That's what he's saying, and it could make some sense.
Why they never had
hits
hits after
saying
that?
artists fuck they bread up.
All right, let me tell you.
Money trying to get
Total.
out contract.
Let's look at this. Total smash hits. They had at least 5 hits. So listen, fuck it. You fuck your money up. You're in a contract with Bad Boy for 7 years. You drop albums and singles. You fuck your money up. Cool. Diddy, let me go. After he let you go, and if he did business the right way, you got your publishers, you got your royalties, and you can go get back with these producers and shit. And you can start making moves. Nobody makes no more moves.
They don't got no publishing.
What if even?
You ain't pay me all my money back.
Say even if he did, let everybody goes, you gone, scot free, everything you want. And he say, look, all my people I know, yo, I don't fuck with them motherfuckers. I don't fuck with them, And people just not fucking with him. Then
That's
how
what he
do
did.
you still make money?
They ain't.
You can't really get back in the industry that you're kind of blackballed out of. How do you crack through?
Where's B12 at? Where's Daddy Kane at? Where's 112 at? Where's, you know what I mean? Where's Loon? Where's, Loon Muslim, shout out to the brother. But like, you know what I'm saying? Loon said he never had no bad business with the brother. He said it was strictly business, but at the end of the day, I felt like Diddy, like anybody, you jerk niggas so much. It's like when I first started hustling, doing anything.
You remember the Jay jerking nigga skit?
No, but I'm just saying, yeah, they was talking about him.
Raping you.
Yeah, so with that being said.
They was talking about Diddy.
Yeah, listen, I know that. That's a fact. But listen, what I'm trying to say is, if nigga, you been jerking niggas all this time, you got to have some type of consciousness after a while. And because I think
he just look at it as business. I don't even think he feel like he jerking niggas. Business is business. Whatever deal you sign into, that's what you sign.
Yeah, but guess what? But everybody but French Montana
business.
So
yeah, listen, I can't say that, Kenny, and you should make it say that. It's like, okay,
if you was foolish enough to let a nigga fool you, then you the fool.
Foolish.
But if Diddy 55 and most of them niggas 45, 46, this nigga 10 years older than you, you broke. Only thing I hate when people say this. If I rap, so back then at 18, 19, we lived on fucking Fairview. It was a fucking track. If a nigga Diddy would have came with an opportunity, bro, I like every 90% of the niggas I know, I would have said, if I'm getting a fuck off of Fairview and I can do what I gotta do. So now I do what I gotta do. 5 years later here, I get educated on the fact 5 years you stroke me, you done made out of me. So now I didn't know at first, and now I know, and I confront you with this, and you can't come to the table as a businessman. You right. But you had to learn the hard way. Now that you know your shit, I'm trying to handle your business. That's when you say you believe in black excellence. That's when you say you believe in teamwork. That's when you can start saying, I'm brother love, and I do all this and that, because Christians, Catholic, Jewish people, all of them say, yo, they repent for their sins, yo, when they change their life over, bro. And that's a fact. Diddy never did that, and he praying.
Might not look at none of it as a sin. Share business.
Yo, that's not business. It was bad business, bro.
It's bad business on who's in.
It's a
not
bad.
On, Diddy might not look at it as bad business. He look at it as he made the fuck out.
No, Diddy had to look at it as bad business.
He made out.
No, listen.
You never look at it as bad business when you making out.
Listen,
sorry to tell you, I don't give a fuck if you killing niggas for a living. If you making out, it's not bad business.
He left a label.
It was your decision that you made.
Yeah, listen what I'm saying. He left Andre Harrell, his mentor, because he wanted to break Biggie, and they didn't want to hear the Biggie record. So therefore, he stood for something. They wasn't fucking with that hardcore hip hop. So he stepped off. He got another deal. He did the thing with Biggie. At the end of the day, with that being said, you know how injustice feels. You know right from wrong. When you're not doing this to a nigga that's your age and your superior. You doing this. Mason, them niggas 47, 48. These niggas was way younger than you. Mace was telling you Cameron was giving them shoes. You got that right, son. I'm 18 years old, 19 years old. We never had shit. We never was educated on business. All we know is my mother getting out the projects, bro.
So if a nigga get you out the projects, get you a couple dollars, and you live in the art, and then you realize I should have got more money, and you feel like you owed more money, but you forget about the fact that that nigga did get you out the projects and got you living better than you ever lived in your life. Now, if you ain't take what you got and ran with that shit, that's kind of on you too, dog.
Yo, bro, I get what you're saying.
You got to do something with your bread when you get your bread, or you won't have your bread.
Let me answer this for you. Now, listen to you. All right, that's fine when you tell your son that. When you tell your son, your daughter, I built this empire, I left this business, and y'all fucked it up, I can't come back and do it. When you a nigga, a music executive, bro, you know good and goddamn well taking somebody publishing for the rest of their life, they're not educated on that because nobody wouldn't do it. You're not doing it to niggas that went to Harvard. You're doing it to do you blame a motherfucking literate person because he didn't know he had $3,000, but he was fucked up his whole life and never could read? And a motherfucker right there that could read and say that he's a black man and he's about love, peace, and happiness and respect for the community, burn him? You seen the movie Ray Charles, the blind man, because I had to see and jumped on the nigga ass because he couldn't see. And he said, yo, the money ain't right. You get what I'm saying? Remember that? At the end of the day, bro, he jumped on his ass. A blind man. Ray Charles is one of the niggas that own his mind.
About their money.
Yo, listen, one thing is cool, yo, when Jimmy Iovine and them white motherfuckers and everybody of the culture do it, but Diddy, what I'm saying is, all right, you jerk niggas to get to the top. All them niggas came back at you saying, hey, you did what you did, Diddy. Let me go now. When you was already $400 million nigga, let me go. I served my purpose. 10 years owning my masters and I can't drop no music. Kids say, yo, we gotta get a nigga $3 million for me to drop a fucking album. And you up $400 million. No, that's a fucked up nigga, bro. And the ghetto was filled with $2 million.
I'm not saying he's not a fucked up nigga.
It ain't all the way a nigga fault, bro.
I look at it as
he was burning kids.
He's a fucked up nigga. That's a shrewd businessman.
He wouldn't have made that deal with Russell Simmons, the shit that he did to Mace. Because you know why? Russell was educated.
He knew his business. That's what I'm saying.
He was an older person. Everybody believe in the OG and big homie, bro. He took the young niggas for weak. He's not that big
homie. He a nigga coming at you trying to eat off of you. So if you started with your big homie, you stupid.
Mace from Harlem, my nigga.
I don't
so everybody from Harlem getting money
from Harlem, not your big homie. Everybody from Baltimore, your big homie.
No.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying
is, if a nigga from Baltimore came at you right now,
we're
not fussing. If a nigga from Baltimore came at you right now and said, Ham, you my little homie, I got this bread for you, and you know he trying to jerk you, you fucking what?
I can't tell you that at 16 or 17 years old with my mother or father smoking coke and I got an opportunity to get food on the table. I don't know shit, but this nigga a black man. Stop making excuses for niggas doing fuck shit as black man. I'm saying fuck it, you pit me. 10 years after you pit me, you then became a $500 million nigga. Why is it a problem to cut me loose so I can make some money?
It shouldn't be a problem.
That's it. So we can't defend him on no level.
Music, it happens every fucking
day. Like this too,
don't think it's just black music. It's country motherfucking singers who been shelved.
They don't be getting
everybody who
they don't be getting fucked. No, country niggas ain't get breaking heart drop, and that niggas in Dolly Parton been making it all my life. I've been living 43 years.
Of music is artists who have been shelved. Yo.
Like think about it, like who has he really empowered to be like that person that's in a position to take care of some other people? Biggie was supposed to be that guy because Biggie had the commission.
Biggie was
about to Virginia Mafia. Right. He was going to have his own label. We didn't get a chance to see it, of course. But that was the plan. That was the plan.
And then even Sean said it. Sean said, man, you allow your girl to testify against me. Fuck that. That's real nigga shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm 21 years old. Niggas is on your ass. I'll bust these niggas and you let J.Lo testify. And he said it was a door blow. I couldn't beat the case, bro. And then you my big fucking, I work for you. You put me on. You say, little nigga, just like we selling some dope or some weed, or let a nigga know in a podcast game as a younger guy, I'm putting you on. I'm looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? Just being a big homie doesn't mean that I raise you. A big homie is just an older nigga that's doing good for himself that you show respect to. That's it. By you being big homie Diddy, like May said, how could you get on stage and hug me and say congratulations? When you dick me down my whole time.
He know it's fake love. Say
exactly.
That's you just trying to use a nigga platform that's right there to make fake peace because that will put on the show is clickbait. No, that's what makes believe Diddy was doing.
Diddy bigger than clickbait. We need clickbait. Diddy don't.
Diddy is clickbait. Anything he do, niggas.
No, I'm just talking about they ain't doing. But I'm saying anything he do.
If Biggie, if
what I'm saying is I don't think he doing it for the clickbait.
Yeah, boy, I love you.
It's gonna send the internet crazy. Yeah, it's gonna send the internet crazy. But I don't even think Diddy wanted to do that for his next venture with Revolt. And he's saying, "Boy, I got Bethel right. That's my little man."
That's not
Bethel, man. What? Is that Mason's writing and making money?
$1 off him and some more.
Yeah, like come on, yo, Diddy run, bro.
Diddy is a businessman when it boils down to it. He not thinking about nothing but a bottom line, man.
Think about Diddy. He do think about himself a lot too, yo. He all about survival mode. He look at it like whatever I'm doing is for me, my family, but it's him being in that spotlight.
But this what I'm saying. I want to go back to what Kenny said. He said because I listen. Like everybody else, these interviews and study these niggas. Okay. You say, yo, nigga, bring you out the hood and get some money. This man say, yo, I went triple platinum and the nigga give me $25,000. Every platinum is $10 million and record sales so global. That's 30. Make the best of I'm a higher, me senorita. Mace saying a nigga gave me 20,000. He said I went on my show and did not know that I was a headline. This ain't fucking business. This is fucking the man over. I was the headline. Getting nothing. I had to say something to the nigga to be like, yo, what the fuck? Nigga say, boy, you the headline of the show. You supposed to be getting this and that. Then I pull the nigga up and they give me 15,000. You get what I'm saying? But listen, hold up. In the hustling game, a motherfucker make 15,000. Nigga mad because you ain't give him a stack. You made 30 million in running off me, and I'm not good to get hit. I can't defend that or say nobody done because. No, you gotta learn.
We not saying.
That's like running packs.
Yeah.
No.
I got pimped until
when niggas getting the dollar off a pill. You done been there. You know how this goes.
Exactly. But guess what? But guess what?
Say some niggas took that dollar off every pill, stacked it up. Next thing you know, this nigga got 2,500. He copping. He looking good. Everybody couldn't do that. Yeah,
everybody can't do that. But that nigga, that I was one of those ones that we was getting 200 off every stack. I was one of those ones that was running through got the concept quick. To just sell $1,000 over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Even if I had a $500 pack of 50 pill, working 50 pack, if I had 50 pills and I was getting $1.50, my thing was I was selling 5 of them a day. And they never, and the 750 never came back. After selling 5 of them, it might come back to 470 from all the cutthroat shit I done did. Yo, give me 20, I'll give you 3 of them for 20. Doing shit like that, just trying to get rid of it. But what I'm saying, it came a point that the niggas that I was hitting for realized I was worth more than the pimp. And they got it right because all the opportunities came around. But what they did was they made it right instead of blocking me from getting right. Diddy didn't make it right and he blocked them niggas from getting right. That ain't business. That's fucked up.
You remember what the nigga Tony Montana said? He said, I made my moves on the side, but I never crossed you. Why these niggas wasn't making their moves on the side?
Kiddy, you speaking of 2022. Back then, there wasn't no moves made on the side. You were bad boys. You don't know. Kenny, you act like a nigga. You act like Los, just use Los for example, walking in the office and take a dicky deal. It's either 2 ways he take that dicky deal. Either he's desperate for money or he's a fucking idiot. So I know if a motherfucker take a rinky dink deal, their shit might be in foreclosed. I need this money right now. That's cool. I get that. But if a grown ass man is gonna make sure the contract benefit him, Noriega, Wallow, everybody talking about how they going in these offices, handling their business because they got the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of what's going on by seeing so many motherfuckers getting pimped, and now the game is in books, the game is on YouTube. They can do that. Back in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 70s, artists our black people wasn't even getting the right education. So you don't know nothing about that. Look what happened to New Edition. What happened to New Edition? You say the nigga was a businessman for fucking the little boys over?
Every field of work.
Was the nigga from New Edition was a businessman for fucking the little boys over? For playing with them niggas, buying them scooters and seeing their mother still in the project.
Do you not realize it's cruddy motherfuckers trying to snake niggas?
That's what we telling you.
That's
what so you can't blame a motherfucker for getting snaked because their mothers didn't know.
I don't blame them. The first generation gotta get jerked, and then the next generation do better. It happened in basketball, football, baseball. It happens in every field of work, realistically.
But you gotta build those relationships too, yo.
Exactly.
Like how the Lots did. I mean, they had a relationship, of course.
But when it was with D and Y, but they had to pay. Listen, bro, if I don't work for you no more, I done made you millions of dollars. I'm gone. Why the fuck if I'm all the way over here making money? You want something off, and you're a $400 million nigga. That's not business. That's greed. That's the worst thing known to black people. That's a disgrace to our culture and community. And speaking of Bible and the Quran, he's a hypocrite, and they the ones that's going to die. The worst is death. They going underneath of the hellfire. All the belief systems believe that because you lying to the people. And motherfuckers saying, hey man, you call yourself brother love. At the end of the day, some of them niggas in the back of their mind, yo, you never know how many family members or how fucked up a nigga got because of what Diddy did. You don't even see these niggas no more. Shit so fucked up. Niggas say Diddy calling up there. Hey, don't play that. Saying Jewels tell you the same shit that happened with Cam. Like, yo, what the game is missing was a big album. Juju would have been hot. They blocked him. He came over. I can't feel my face. Jewel Santana's prime get caught up in a riff with a record deal, and somebody in the organization blocked that boy from making fucking money. In his fucking prime. Everybody know that? Remember Juju? Hey,
love
girl,
Jewels.
with soul blow.
Say,
that one album,
Jewels.
Can't Feel My Face. They took them all off the show. The Can't Feel My Face didn't have... Jewel Santana would have blew up on the same level as Lil Wayne because they was collaborating with the mixtape. They was the two young niggas coming out of their camps and it made sense. But somehow, some way, he don't be trying to disrespect the man because he gave him opportunity. They fucked him over.
Niggas say the boy was getting too
think
high
about it like
land
this.
and shit.
I don't give a fuck what he was getting.
Think about it like
man.
this too, though. Let's say you had somebody under you working RawDope Podcast, right? They trying to learn the game, but then you like, no, you work with me, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna look out, but they go to somewhere else. Let's say I just had a different agreement. They go somewhere else. You basically tell them like, yo, you can't say nothing about RawDope. You can't even say you work with me. You can't have none of my what I brought to the game.
If that's what I decide to do, yes, yo, don't use us for nothing. That's a fact. But I'm not going to tell a nigga, and don't fuck with that nigga. Nah, same thing. And no matter if a nigga on my team or not, same thing I want for myself, I want for my brother. So that's why it be hard for me to lock in and deal with motherfuckers because niggas don't be really sincere. Everybody got hidden agendas, and that shit come to the light before the break can happen. You got a hidden agenda. You always think
Everybody
something.
got their own personal agenda.
Exactly. So I ain't rocking with that. With that.
So if a person's personal agenda don't align with your personal agenda, it's never gonna work because everybody in their head is their own boss. Everybody think they gotta control everything. So if you a person that can't let go of control, you can't work with other people.
That's a fact.
And before I had my first $1,000, I got the boss man thousands of dollars.
Dope.
You understand what I'm saying? Even with a job, even with the podcast, bro, like I help a bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Get
shit,
right,
man.
and I don't. No, it ain't no shit talking. It's just that at the end of the day, I don't want my miracle to happen, and nobody can say a nigga ain't do right.
Fact.
And it didn't cost me nothing to do right.
That's the thing.
Fact.
Everybody don't
me
have
nothing.
do right in them. Some
Right.
niggas just don't have no
But
do
listen,
right in them.
and when
it
you don't
gotta
have
be
do-
in you, duh.
But listen, I know some niggas that got some money that don't got no do right in them, but they not dancing around Sandy for the people and for the cars and nothing like that. They not
They
faking.
not walking around saying I'm a
Exactly.
fucked up nigga neither.
No, shit. Nigga, no, hey, boy, I'm a dog. Huh, man? Come on, man. Stop it. Nigga say, I'm going to let you know I'm a
Well,
dog.
it's some of them. I know some of them. But for the most part, they ain't going on camera telling you they a dog. Just ain't.
You know what I mean? But they you know what I'm saying? Because
When that
real
camera
niggas
come
ain't,
on, how you say they turn into the character that they is.
Yeah, but
Whatever character that may be.
but man, I ain't going to hold you, bro.
These
It's
niggas
business,
playing
man.
characters in the streets.
You know what I mean? Have you ever seen the owner of Charlestown? I mean, your job.
Owner?
The big
Fuck
boss.
no.
Exactly, bro. And at the end of the day, your checks and shit on your job or wherever you work at, you don't know the motherfuckers. You don't never see the president of the fucking United States, but we in America and we know what he do. So at the end of the day, you at the top joint. All I'm saying is, I love my people. So I always say, I would rather give you a shout out, post you on my page, do it free of charge, than to have you in my ear talking about let me 100,000. If I could share a fucking post and you can get $100,000 off of me sharing that post for you, bro, I did my job because that might get beans, rice, and milk for fucking 3 years for you. You know what I'm saying? It don't take nothing just to be 100. But like you said, you gotta get them. It's hard to do it, but it's plenty of crews doing it. You gotta keep the fuck niggas where they belongs, the fake niggas where they belongs. Let me finish. The fake niggas belong and the phony shit. And bro, I ain't even gonna lie, yo. For the last 10 years of my life, I've been able to do that. I've been really able to do that, bro. Like my immediate circle and my super friends, I ain't gotta worry about doing that shit. We don't cry about money. We don't do certain shit because it's morals and principles and we all been through shit. So I don't have to tell a nigga how to be a man. If I know one of my guys get out of pocket, if he ain't drunk or nigga spike this drink. He doing that shit and he's well aware of what he doing because we too old to act like we ain't hold accountability for what we doing. We too old to be like, yo, why you had to say that dumbass shit? You know you said it. You know you was wrong. I ain't got to tell you was wrong. I'm one of them. I don't go around telling everybody when they wrong because I say, yo, you know when you wrong.
Sometimes you need to be checked. So I don't mind
for somebody you love. For somebody you love, bro. For somebody you love. At the end of the day, if that wrong you doing don't affect me and mine, I gotta mind my business because I mind's the business that pay me. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. I mind's the business that pay me. So if it's not affecting me and mine or nobody I know, hey, he wants to run around with his dingling hanging out down Liberty Road by the police station. Boy, you better get yourself together. I'm not hopping out telling that man to get in my car. If he wanted to get in, he said, yo, pull over. Yo, I'm tripping. But he's doing what he's doing. I'm not getting caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? So, and also, if I'm pimping niggas, I ain't bragging about I'm doing right by niggas, bro. That's all I'm saying to get it. If I'm doing some wild shit, keep it to yourself and be happy. You know what I'm saying? Be happy, bro. But Diddy be doing too much, bro, and niggas getting tired of it because you ain't the man that you say you is. And you only can have a mask on, but for so long. They teach you that in prison. You only can have a mask on for so long. Because niggas that had a mask on and can get away with it for the rest of their life, but they get so arrogant and cocky with it that eventually it get pulled off and they get exposed. You know what I'm saying?
You had mentioned Cruz and being together and all that. Speaking of Cruz, the Migos, they officially, you can say, a duo now. Offset is out. They went on some podcast and said they focused on a duo album. They not worried about none of that. They still family, but they focused on the duo.
Something happened with that renegotiation, I believe they said Offset was trying to renegotiate and he
Offset
wasn't feeling
mad
it.
that they fucked his single deal up. That's what he was initially mad about. So he beefing about that, and how can you make a Migos project when he beefing? So that business fucked up right now within their camp. But with them actually coming out and saying it out of his mouth, I think it was Takeoff said it. We focused on the duo project. That's big because now we know officially it ain't three Migos.
I mean, them niggas blood relatives, so you know sometimes
family is family.
Yeah, so I think
business is business.
With the Cardi B thing, I think Offset more like
he outgrew him?
Yeah, no, I ain't saying he outgrew him. You know what I'm saying? Ultimate egos get in the way, and I think because for real, for a long time it was Offset and what's the other one name? Quavo. They was headline Bad and Bougie, and Takeoff was
Takeoff was Offset was locked up for a minute, and Takeoff was making some dope records, and Quavo they had to join Knockout.
I remember that.
That's Quavo. Yeah. That's Takeoff.
Yeah.
Offset was locked up for a few months. I don't know how long he was down, but he was down for a few, and they was holding it down for him. You know what I mean? When he came out, came back home, they came Bad and Bougie, and started going up.
It was Quavo and Offset a lot.
Yeah, that's because they family.
They said Takeoff. No, all three of them family.
Yeah, but
Quavo and I think Offset and Quavo. No, Takeoff and Quavo is Takeover.
Takeoff.
Uncle,
yeah,
and Offset is them niggas' cousin.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
they'll figure it out, man. I mean, like you say, business is business.
Business.
The album supposed to be like Oak and Neff or some shit, right?
Do you think
right, Oak and Neff, right?
Do you think Offset could have been a hot single artist?
I mean, I think he is though.
I think he could be a hot single artist, but not at wars with his brothers.
No, but I'm saying if they'd have let him did his thing, he say basically he got held up when they start fucking with Lil Baby heavy. It held up what he wanted to do and what he was trying to do. So I'm just thinking in my head, do you think he could have been bigger than Lil Baby? I mean, or should he have just tilt the fuck out because things went the way they should have went? When you look at
the QC roster, the Migos made a way for Baby.
They definitely did.
And then Baby came over.
I'm just talking about.
I felt like Migos was
solo artists. Do you think they should have focused more on Baby or Yo?
I feel as though on the label they had killers. Some killers that I wish I had. They had Lil Yachty. They had Lil Baby. They had the Migos. They had a few other acts. They had a few great acts. And they were on their way. So each one of these acts went out. Pew, pew, pew. And then, it be like, bruh. The dream label is have everybody that grew up together being the producers and everybody from your team like grew up with you. Just imagine just having 20 niggas from the hood. They do producing from DJ to graphic arts. Everybody do something. And we got 3 singers and 4 rappers. That might be a dynasty that lasts forever because niggas' mothers know each other, and it's like the majority rule.
More of a family.
But when you put different label, you put a label together, and just like these 3 hats, you get what I'm saying? 3 different things. So when they get to taking off, you know what I mean? That's what it does. See that? When it all was, it was all this. And now it's this. And that's basically, you don't see Yachty with Baby. You don't see Yachty with the Migos. You see the Migos. You don't see Offset fucking with Baby. You don't see Cardi B. You know, Cardi B was under their management. But I just think that they just need to go to Thanksgiving dinner because I'm quite sure that's their cup of tea. And I think they need to talk about it. And I think they need to focus on the Migo project next summer, 2023. It's the 4th quarter. It's getting late into the 4th quarter in the rap game. So, hey, Offset need to come out with a mixtape or something. Get some videos going into the new year. And they need to make some type of Big Bang Theory that they're back. They're going to drive the fans crazy. They're going to have a big tour. They can make millions of dollars and say, fuck that shit because y'all family over everything. And at the end of the day, bro, you married, you living a good life. They living a good life. Hey, this Quavo and Takeoff project was probably heaven sent. It's probably a thing that they need to do. But you as Offset, bro, and you as Quavo and you as Takeoff, y'all niggas need to sit down and make that shit right because I thought the Migos was going to have everlasting life like the Locks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. Even the Jackson 5 broke up. Because your family don't mean you stand together as a group.
No, I just thought they had more of the chemistry like the Locks. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The way they rap, the way they made their music, yo, bro, like the way the Migos make their music
Cardi
is
B,
us.
I knew it wasn't no way that they was gonna stay together as a group. Just truthfully, because then it's like he went to a different level than they was at, just off of who he was fucking with on some real shit.
But
and that shit goes to
though?
these niggas' heads.
Yeah, because Kiss don't let that get to him. Like, how am I on a different level if you on a team?
Nicki.
Nah, bro, but Kiss ain't like Kiss had bad bitches.
He didn't have bad bitches. We don't know Kiss that had.
Yo, listen. Kiss had single
crazy
success.
Nut ass bitch.
Kiss had Wild. Kiss had solo songs where he was getting way more attention than Sheik and Styles, but they never hated on that because that was their brother and we all in the same building in the same room together. You get what I'm saying?
They the only group that you can name on this whole damn planet that ain't never broke up. The Lock Special. That's never happening again.
Contracts, they splitting everything 33 and a third.
No
matter what.
Yeah.
Say
they love each other.
And even with
but listen, hold up.
No,
that ain't true. That ain't
but
true.
Then it's always
I know another group. I know a team that lasted, you know, a long time and gonna last a long time.
Ooh.
RawDope fucking podcast. You got that right. The fuck is he talking about?
You just said like with the Locks. That's a brotherhood. That's grew up together. That's been in the trenches together. It's different when you then thugged it out together and then get to success. When like shit, Bleak still with Jay.
Yeah.
When they done thugged it out together, they grew up in the same building together. It's different.
Jay-Z got the whole crew. Jay-Z got the whole crew together, but I spoke about this, and once again, man, shout out to the Content Complex for having us, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be screaming live. You know what I'm saying? You know, the weekly reports.
This motherfucker too.
Yeah, the weekly reports. You get what I'm saying? Hennessy vibes, Hennessy Wednesday, Hennessy Tuesday, Hennessy. I don't drink nothing but Hennessy. Anything else make my stomach hurt, gonna make me throw up. No, I'm lying. I could drink Jack. I could drink Remy. I like dark liquor. I could drink
because y'all was talking.
No. I think Jack Daniels might be made by the same company. I'm not sure, but whoever it is, man. If you like Tennessee whiskey. You know what I mean? If you like Tennessee whiskey, I love Tennessee whiskey, but I had a lot of black eyes from that shit. So I was like, bro, like,
get your life together.
No,
shout out to Moet, Sean Don, Hennessy.
Moet, Sean Don, man, Hennessy, man, holla at your boy. But shit, man, it's I can't believe it. For me, it's so. Listen, if you're looking at this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. But I want to thank 1,800 191 subscribers to my channel, bruh, for just sticking it out with us. You know, like we don't really know the cheat codes. So we just work hard, bro, from whether you see me with 10 views or you see me with 10,000 views. I done been at every, you know what I'm saying, every level of view success. You know what I'm saying, that a person could want. You know, shout out to YG Tech for the 240,000 views on the RawDope Podcast freestyle. But like I said, man,
which was slept on in my opinion.
I don't think so. I think it's classical in Baltimore, and I think
classic, but it ain't like the DTLR freestyle.
No, because
when
listen,
people think of Tech DTLR freestyle.
Listen, bro.
I'm
gonna tell you why it's legendary.
I don't think we pumped it up.
No, listen, I think we pumped it up because that was probably the time that everybody shared it, honestly.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna say this. But
that shit hard.
Shit hard, but it grows. You know what I mean? You talking, it dropped in 2020. 2020 freestyle exclusive. It's only 2022. And yearly, it's a fact that it does 120,000 views per year because it's been out 2 years. So 120,000 people click that. So a lot of people look at it, and I feel like as we grow and as he grows, that becomes more older and becomes in the archives. It becomes history and classic. So I think I really appreciate the most the fact of just having a classic in my career. You get what I'm saying? Just in my career, being from the streets, being fucked up, never, you know what I'm saying, expecting to be locked up. When just for my career, I feel like I got a masterpiece because I feel like in my heart, I don't know how long it's going to take. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen 10 years from now. I don't know, but I'm not quitting. So somehow, some way that we could double back to 2000, and that's a monumental year, 2020. Freestyle exclusive. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine in 8 years from now, when it's 30, that'd be 10 years, and it'll probably hit 1 million. I think it's going to do 1 million before. I think it's going to be at 1 million before 2025. But I know that the day it does, I celebrate when it hit 1,000. I celebrate it when it hit 500. I celebrated when it hit 100. I couldn't believe it. And I'm going to celebrate when it hit 1 million. But I say that to say we really appreciate everybody that subscribe and follow to the channel, and we just got the whole fucking podcast concept for the people, bro. And we do it for Baltimore hip hop, and this has been said lately. Oh, we just a Baltimore podcast. Nah, we not just a Baltimore podcast, but we the foundation, because when McDonald's was built, it was one before it got everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So Baltimore City is our foundation, and the people that we can get to quicker and are in Baltimore City
and can embrace, actually,
you know what I'm saying?
Our face,
can see our face, and we can, considering that we going into episode 200, and the next episode that we focus on. See, my mind is on episode 250. That's my thing, bro, and that's 60 episodes away. You know what I'm saying?
Numbers guy, y'all.
Yeah, I'm a numbers guy, so I tell them, bro, I'm worrying about 250. My thing is, 250 is 250 episodes out of 1,000. So that's my thing. And then I remember my thing was to just make it to 50. So now I'm looking at it and doing the numbers of how much we record. Man, that shit, man. We gonna hit 300 before motherfucking 4th of July. I'm speaking that in existence. You get them? I'm speaking that in existence. 300 before. We pushing 4 in 2023. Going into 2024, we gonna be pushing 400 podcasts, and I ain't saying it's gonna be 391 or nothing like that, but I'm just saying we gonna be well over the threes. You know what I mean? 330, 340 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that. And we speaking, that's 150 episodes from today. And that can be done. But again, not to get off topic, we just thank everybody for subscribing to our channel. We thank everybody for watching the shit. We thank everybody for sharing the shit. And like I said, man, we about the have-nots. We about the underground community. We about hip-hop. We about urban community development. We about reggae. We about cannabis. We about urban community development. We're about networking. We're about just creating good content that we want to go live with the audience and just do these weekly reports. So we talk about a little bit of everything, but still we watch our mouth, man, and protect our tongue. We still talk about topics, no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness, and we just speaking our genuine opinion. You get what I'm saying? And anything we speak about on here on our weeklies, it's a billion people already know about it. So we not putting nobody out there doing nothing. But once again, man, on the road, the 200, episode 190, recording at the Content Complex, man. But Kenny, I gotta ask you this question. How do you feel though, bro? From starting back in October of 2018 to going into October of 2022, because it's really when we started recording in October. And then we said the Big Bang, whenever we dropped episode 1 on RawDope Podcast, and that was December the 3rd, 2018. But we was recording, we was doing mock interviews, we was doing all this shit. How do you feel from then to now? Before we get out of here.
Sleepy as a motherfucker.
Let me get a light.
Straight sleepy. I don't get no sleep because of this shit. I'm tired, but fuck that, man. I can sleep when I'm dead. And happy birthday to Gary, one of the biggest fans of RawDope Podcast out there.
Shout out to Gary, man.
Happy birthday,
but I'm just saying, how do you feel from then till now?
Say, it's a grind. I just grind, yo.
Because, you went, why the fuck you just talk about because you ain't get no sleep in 4 years? Sleep.
This shit be
so
tiresome.
You would have been, so in 4 years.
You gotta grind this shit
So
out.
in 4 years, you ain't got no sleep?
Fuck no.
So before the podcast, you was getting sleep?
Fuck no.
I
never got no sleep.
I just told you I didn't want to do that, bro. I was worried about you.
You sleep with them days.
I was worried about it, but no, all jokes aside, Kenny, get these people really, you know what I mean?
It's just a grind. I just look at it as a grind. It's just the process. Trust the process. That shit they were saying in Philly. I just trust the process. I just do the shit. I don't see it as nothing. I don't count down the episodes like you do. I don't care about 250. I just one day at a time, keep it going.
But I upload the shit.
Probably.
If Lee doesn't do it, I upload the shit. So I'm like kind of like hands on behind the scenes. But nah, bro, like I'm just saying though, just from episode 1 with no post on the wall. I look at it like this.
So many ups and downs, so many changes,
right.
So many different scenes, so many different guests, so many different guests not showing up, so many niggas that is fucking with us that I ain't never think will be fucking with us. Shout outs from some of the hottest niggas in the city. Actually having relationships with some of the coolest little motherfuckers you want to meet.
Yep.
Shit cool.
And shout out to Money Jake.
It's entertaining than the motherfucker. Man.
Shout out to my motherfucking man Money Jake for throwing that alley hoop off the glass.
Very good friend of the podcast.
Very, very good friend of the podcast. I done seen Money Jake out of town, in town, man. He always been 100. And Money Jake is part of RawDope Podcast history because he was in the top 5 interviews I ever had. Remember, I had that shit strategically, like, we're going to get this person, get this person, get this person. We're going to bang in there. And then we want to lock in more going into the 200s, a lot more female artists. A lot more artists from D.C., Virginia, the outskirts of Maryland, Laurel, PG, Moe County, Hagerstown, Frederick, Cumberland, Eastern Shore, you know what I mean? We trying to lock in with Delaware artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, real underground artists, trying to lock in with Pittsburgh artists. Reach out to me, man, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to lock in with people that could take a couple hours to get to Baltimore. We could take a couple hours to get to them, but we just trying to let you know that this is for the stands for the rawest and dopest interviews on the planet, and this is a super fucking cool thing. But I just can't wait till my Pittsburgh people lock in. So if you from Pittsburgh, tag Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Tag Pittsburgh. Yeah. I got this from the Pittsburgh store in Pittsburgh. I don't buy none of my shit, Pittsburgh shit. I don't order it or nothing. When I want Pittsburgh Mavilia, I just go to Pittsburgh to get it. That's it. I just go to the stadium and get it. I go to the stadium store. I don't go to no outside store. I go to the stadium, to the store. And y'all ought to check that store out. It's pretty fucking cool. Got some awesome
I've been to Pittsburgh
stuff.
Once.
Yeah, you gotta go with me, man.
I was on the truck job. We on the big rig. This nigga drove under a bridge that was too little, nigga. Took the whole top off that bitch. So we had the Pittsburgh police had to come. We was out that bitch for a minute, shorty.
I'd have been sick. Take me to the hotel. But yeah, man, I love my subscribers. I love my fans. And Yeah, man. Like I just think, just surviving on YouTube for 4 years, just being monetized. I think we've been monetized for probably like a year or two. I'm not sure, and I see other podcasters growing out shit, but I just feel like we that corner store from the block. You know what I mean? I want to say this correctly because I practice this shit every time I'm in a house. But like I said, man, I consider myself like a RawDope Podcast like 88.9. Something that that was created on Morgan State
Strictly
birth
hip-hop.
and strictly birth of us. I feel like, our podcast is like a statue like Miss B Gaddy because we always providing content. We never forget. No matter if we start interviewing the biggest artists in the world, we gonna dedicate monthly 4 to 5 podcasts dedicated for DMV and especially Baltimore artists, bro, because that's our foundation. You know what I'm saying? This is where this was created from, so they can get to us easier regardless of where we go. We always about what our city got going on. I look at our shit like Cinderella's shoe store. You know what I'm saying? It was a milestone. Charlie Rudo's a milestone. You get what I'm saying? That was just here, bro. Like Mondawmin Mall. Like the Mondawmin Mall just been around all my fucking life. I don't never remember when it was Mondawmin. So I feel like RawDope Podcast and shit like that. Shit is just never gonna go away from Baltimore like the Oreos. Like it's just never gonna go away. So we embedded in the city. And again, we not just a local podcast. It's just that we could serve the local community in a region quicker than we could serve somebody from LA, quicker than we could serve Atlanta artists. You get what I'm saying?
Not to say we won't have them on, because I love my Mississippi, man.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, me and Mississippi was arguing too one day.
So,
over Lil Reek.
Everybody
over this interview that I think that's playing on the back.
What did he say, son?
He said, man, I'm better. He like, come on, big hand, man. Man, goddamn, don't do that, man. Everybody in Baltimore say I was the best one to hit that respect the spirit of shit. You know how they talk, man.
Like on
Shout out to my man, Mississippi, man. What's my man? Ayo the homie. That's man. Shout out to Ayo the homie, Mississippi stand up. Period. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with him 100%, man. Straight hardcore MC rap. That shit I like. And man, shout out to YG Tech, man, and fucking Drama, man. I don't know what they got cooking up. I seen them on the picture. And one thing I know is that I call YG Tech the gift. So I said, listen, Mr. Thanksgiving just got the gift of Baltimore City hip hop. Can I get a round of applause for that, my nigga? Because you sleeping. Cut it up, son. I gotta hear it all in here. It's gotta hit it twice for me. Just shout out, man, because I said
when you see
Mr. Thanksgiving is about to get the gift of Baltimore City hip hop, man. Shout out to Tech and No Excuses. I can't wait to hear or just to find out any type of what's going on with that. It's nothing else. And I think they're gonna come back to back. I think when he do a Drama got a lot. I think he's gonna go so hard. The Drama saying, man, we gotta do back to back Gangsta Grills. 120 days, bro. Like it just can't happen. And when he do it, he's gonna do 2. I promise you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You gotta do 2. Matter of fact, he might 3-peat next year. I don't know because Drama blew some motherfuckers up, and that Gangsta Grill make a big statement in Drama. You know what I'm saying? Is responsible for one of the biggest hip hop rock stars of today.
Say Gangsta Grills was like literally. That shit was like
the hip hop Bible.
Nigga would go by not even having a clue who the artist was just because it was a Gangsta Grill.
He was like the DJ.
He
was
was breaking niggas for real.
Eddie a Philly nigga.
Like, yo, who this nigga is got Gangsta Grills? You would listen to it just because it was a Gangsta Grills.
They special. Like, and shout out to the Baltimore DJs, man.
Need them back. Them Gangsta
Grills. Baltimore DJs, y'all gotta go harder. I ain't gonna lie. I love y'all niggas, man. I fucks with y'all niggas. Shout out to all the Baltimore DJs. DJs gotta go harder.
So the same way Drama did the Gangsta Grills, do you think it's a DJ here that could do like a rendition of that?
Yeah, well, fuck it with this. Yeah, listen. It was DJ Jabril.
Yeah, they did a Block Works.
That Block Work. That was DJ Jabril. DJ Jabril did it. DJ Manny did it. DJ Lil Jetta.
When I say
DJ,
do it where it hit the whole city so hard.
No, that Block Work shit was hitting it hard, and it fell, bro. But nobody. I think they be consistent, and then they just stop. Like I feel like any DJ from the city should be putting out 4 joints where he just focus on the DMV. including Baltimore. All jokes aside, that would be hard as fuck, cool as fuck, and then you'll raise awareness, and you might not get that buzz in the first 12 volumes, but before you get to 20 volumes of that mixture, man, you gonna hit, bro, because like some of the shit, like Bus Fest should be on every DJ roster. It should have just dropped. Every DJ in Baltimore that's dropping a mixtape should have had that on there. You know what I'm saying? Like they had Who Run It, Money Jake shit. Every DJ, Nelly now had that shit on the shit. That's all niggas gotta do. Yo, look at shout out to J Hill and everything he got going on. But when Money Jake threw that alley hoop just off the glass, everybody just think about that. Just do that, bro, and we could be better, bro. We could be better because you never know who you throw the oop to and they really catch it. And dunk is a slam dunk, bro. Shout out to my man. Shout out to Music Love Podcast, Music Love Life Podcast. Shout out to Melvin Air Podcast. Shout out to my man Heat Rock Scholar, man. Keeping it a stack. Shout out to Freeney and the Pseudo Killers. I mean, they just podcasts. I know my man Keep It a Honcho Podcast. Shout out to them. Shout out to Little Kid, Nico Bonds, podcast. You get what I'm saying? That I know doing it, The Real Spill, doing that. Shout out to Block Boy Radio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jess Hilarious. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the city that's creating content. You know what I'm saying? And I just say, bro, like, it ain't no need to hate on each other, bro. Like, it's a podcasting and content has become $1 billion business. There's no way we could get all the money. Even if you get Yeezy money, 6 or 7 billion, it's still billions to get for the next group of dudes, bro. So let's just support each other with Baltimore. Let's just support each other in the DMV. Let's just support each other for the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I mean? Let's just make a brotherhood, man, that we just respect each other's shit. You know what I mean? And share my shit. Hit that like button. Hit that notification button. Drop a like. Leave a comment. Subscribe, 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 man. And listen, man, shout out to the Content Complex again for having us, man. Shout out to the whole team, man. You know what I'm saying? We working, man. We working. It was something else that I had on the tip of my brain before we get out of here. It was something else that happened on the internet. It was the Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
You watched the series?
I've been watching like the old interviews and I've been pitchforking with it because I think that if I can't watch the fucking movie thing, it's not in me. You get what I'm saying? Like they ain't watch our shit. Like there's no way because he was doing some wild shit and he had his picks, but he said on a fucking interview that it wasn't about black man, it was about a Spanish man, it was about what he was attracted to and a bunch of wild shit. But I say that to say that they ain't do a Netflix series on Flint Gregory Hunt. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know who Flint Gregory Hunt is. You know what I'm saying? They ain't do a special on my man Mark Hollingsworth. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing specials, a lot of people, bro.
They're not supposed to, in my opinion. That's supposed to be the shit we do. They not supposed to do that shit.
Yeah, but then when we do it and we make it, then Netflix don't want to do it, Hulu don't want to do it, Pikachu, all that shit. It be like they got the way when they want to do it, and we got to go through too many doors to do it, bro. Like that's why I say, even though YouTube be jerking you, bro, like you got to just say shout out to this platform because they allow you to get what you can get out of it as long as you follow their guidelines. And it seems like the guidelines are not too hard to follow. You know what I'm saying? So Netflix and Hulu is something different. Like as me as a creator, we can write great stories. I could write, you could write, but it's like, you got to do nobody wants to wait 5 years to get the Baltimore story sold. You know what I mean? Lillian Jones' story should have been sold. Peanut King, Dennis Wise, Rudy Williams, Tony Bay, you know what I'm saying? Big Anthony Jones, they should have been did a series on that shit.
There's a lot of stories.
You know what I'm saying? The Baltimore, the Hot Boy shit. It's a lot of cases, Goody and Howie, you know what I'm saying? Like that, those type of cases and Red Dog, you know what I'm saying? Those type of people that some of them I knew, some of them I don't know, but those type of stories gotta be told. And it's just like, that's why teams gotta hook up. Like the Content gotta hook up with Digital Impact and Content got here with Fast ONT. You know what I'm saying? We got link with this and link and just start putting the minds together and creating. It ain't nothing more beautiful than a motherfucking black plant. Remember that black weed we was smoking in Colorado? That cherry? Remember how good that was? And remember how much he gave us and told us? And then you look at the DVD they gave us, he's really growing that stuff. You see how that beautiful black come together and what it makes. It took you somewhere else, right? This nigga was listening to Wiz Khalifa and Currency the Hospital, and he said, only out here that I listen to this shit. That's what he told me. He said, I'm feeling it, but only out here. Because it's just the vibe and everything, the music, it's all dumb and shit, but it all makes sense, and I'm feeling it, right?
Something like that.
Man, he's a fake
wasn't
nigga.
that animated, but I listened to that shit out there.
And you was cool with it. You ain't say cut it off.
I probably said throw something I would have wanted to hear on, but I mean, it was listenable.
We was playing shit that you want to hear.
It was listen toable. Nigga had a black and yellow song on. Nigga, I didn't want to hear that shit.
No, that was just playing on the album, nigga. Fuck you. You know what I mean? But nigga, I'm not a Denver Bronco fan. And I said, I roll with you to the stadium and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I wasn't hating or nothing. I was happy to see it.
I just told you I've been to Pittsburgh. I wasn't in Pittsburgh talking about I hate the fact I'm here. Nigga, it was a pretty, actually, it looked good where I was at in Pittsburgh. It was nice as shit. Outside, the roof was off the truck. Shit was nice.
Yes, man. I was chopping up the day, man. Shout out to Chevy. Kayla's hopping out the pod on Rogers Avenue, man. Great food, man. I don't know the numbers of the address. Great food, man. We just had a good ass hour conversation, man. It was just, great, black excellence. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit, bro. It's nothing feels better than that, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. We 1-3, man. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and thank you, Mike Tomlin, for getting Mitch some shit out of there and letting Kenny the ticket pick it. You know, see my man Kenny? And now we look at like Kenny the ticket pick it.
Kenny, he can't be all bad, you know?
You know what I mean? The Kenny's all right, man.
Kenny the ticket.
Yeah, Kenny
he
the
made
ticket
that shit up. Ain't nobody calling that nigga that. Yeah. Nowhere. He made that shit up.
Shorty balling.
Hey, listen, and I'm gonna get that big endorsement too, because he's gonna be like the first person that was calling me the ticket.
You gave him his nickname.
Yes. Holler at me like Ye holler at Sigel, bro. Hey, listen, Ye holler at Sigel. Sigel been laid back. Ain't you even noticing that?
He can lay back. Sometimes
no, but I'm talking about. I was saying Sigel all on his page and shit. Sigel really laid back. He ain't really hitting the road.
He can cross his feet. Nigga got a couple dollars. He can finally cross his feet.
How much you would have gave him though? If you was a $7 billion nigga, he gave him that.
Say, man, he could have gave him whatever the fuck he wanted to give him and wrote it off in taxes, man. So it don't even really matter.
I'll ask you what you think he gave him.
I don't have a clue. Ye crazy. That nigga just saying on no white lives, man. I don't know what he might have did. He might have gave him everything he had except $1. I don't know. That man crazy.
He said, I think Jesus gave him about 20.
I don't have a clue, but
what
I do know about Ye though,
1.5.
He got a little bit of do right in him. He crazy, but he got some do right.
He said that man made the name Yeezy. We used to call him Yeezy. So listen, with that being said, bro, that mean a lot. And Yeezy worth $7 billion. And Kanye West don't give a fuck about that shit. That's a known fact. So with Kanye West straight getting that money from Beanie Sigel, giving Beanie Sigel, like Kenny said, he might have just rolled him a check that you can't believe, bro.
He
like
might write a blank check, like,
yo,
you
bro,
put
like,
a number
hey, listen.
on it.
Beanie ain't even never. I don't know.
Like,
this is not fact. I'm just speaking because I surf the internet. I surf YouTube. But Beanie ain't been speaking about it, bro. Whatever he did.
You don't speak on that.
Gave him a check, wrote a signature on it.
And said, put on the amount you feel fair.
And he gave Beanie it, and Beanie probably said, 10 million. Kanye like, fuck, all right, cash that bitch. Or Beanie could have said 20 million.
Hey bro, I want to say one thing to you. You're absolutely right. Because I was a $7 billion nigga, Moody. Here's my check, a book. I'm writing. You can write yourself one motherfucking check.
And
that's
you got
your number.
$7 billion. You got a Billy.
$7 billion to my name. How much you gonna write in that? Now listen,
I gotta say this because we wouldn't be RawDope Podcast. Don't
everybody
get this
need
shit
to
slapped out you.
No,
for saying something stupid like I'm gonna write $1 billion check.
Say what number you would feel fair as a man to put on that check.
And I created the Yeezy.
Everybody tell me what their number is. Moody, what would your number be?
If you were
I created the Yeezy name.
You were Sigel.
What would you ask for?
But you don't know that he worth $7 billion.
No, you know he a Billy. He a Billy.
You know he a billionaire.
Just give me.
Let's put it that way.
You know he a billionaire, but you don't know how.
I mean, just give me 20. I'm good.
What you want?
Give me 20. 20. I say with 100. That's what I was thinking 100 at first, but I'm like, I'll do 20.
I'm more like Cab. I'd roll 100. Give me generational wealth off this, shorty. You my man. You already got it. You got it.
Listen, it all depends the time of the day. I'm going to keep it real in front of everybody. This is what I would have did. I would have did. My two numbers would have been 15 and 100. And it all would have been on
two numbers.
No, I said the numbers in my head. I don't know what my heart would have told me to write, but the two numbers I would have had in my head been 15 million or 100, and I would have just been like, because the 15 would have just been in my head. Like, I don't want to disrespect this man, but this nigga worth $7 billion. Because he told everybody what he was worth on Drink Champs when he was looking for Sigel. So it's not like Sigel faking. Because it's one thing a nigga ain't telling you what he worth, like you said. So you're going to be respectful. But he tell you, I'm worth $6 billion. I Googled it. When he said it, I Googled it. I watched Drink Champs that Saturday morning. I was so excited about that shit. It was a big thing.
Nigga worth $6-7 billion.
I got to ask for $100
million I asked for.
It's not
hurt him at all.
Then ain't nothing.
Because I just feel like Sigel was trying to Siegel's a legend. So Sigel could never try to make a comeback. But I just felt like Sigel was, coming outside. I was seeing shit. But after that Drink Champ interview,
when you say a comeback, what you mean? Like be a whole star?
No, listen.
They've been on tour too.
No, listen. I
believe he could make a dope ass album.
No, I didn't say. I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't disrespect Beanie Sigel and say he making a comeback because he a star.
Oh, I see what
No, I ain't say he gonna make a comeback. All he got to do is
said his voice getting back too,
Yeah.
and he on tour.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Kanye gave him something. No, you know why? No, listen.
No, he gave him a little call, probably $2 million, and he said, "I got your next mixtape. I'm gonna produce that shit."
No, listen.
He gave some equity in a company, though. That's what he did. He probably gave some equity in a company. He probably gave him a piece of Yeezy, 5% or whatever, 1%, whatever it is. Whatever it is, he's getting paid.
Hey, listen. I'll cash it out on the 1%.
Would you take? I'm about to say, would you take the equity or you would take the cash?
Boy, shit, that 1%.
We didn't even think about that. Are you taking the equity?
You like math so much, you start doing the math.
Supposed to take the equity.
Yeezy was worth last year, and see how much your 1% will be.
That 1% is going to be
He did that to a nigga. Offered him some money.
Yeah.
Offered him 3 points off the album.
For the cash.
He said you can take.
Just Blaze. Who
he said,
no, who was on 50
he offered
man?
them it in Bitcoin or
what the fuck?
Or the check. He said if he'd have took the Bitcoin, he'd have made way more money.
Yeah.
It's a risk, but
Gap went down.
He said that 50 came to him because he ain't had the hard cash. I said, "Look, boy, take this and the 2 points or something." And he said he went to his lawyer. I think it was Guru. So one of them niggas. And he said he went to the lawyer. And he said, "Man, this nigga trying to play with me. Talking about take this or do that." And he said, he told him, "Hey, what you want it for?" He said, "Man, I want like, $500,000-$600,000. Don't quote me on the numbers, but I want like $500,000-$600,000. Nigga say, "Shit.
I give it to you."
I give it to you."
I give it to you.
That made a nigga. I think it's just who was that doing?
I can't remember who it was. But I remember the interview.
Because he would have made more than points, but he was dumb.
No, he wasn't dumb. He took the motherfucking points and he said, "I've been straight ever since." You know what I mean? He gave him a lifetime point thing, but I don't think that Ye. I think Ye gave Sigel the money because Sigel a nigga, and you gotta think Sigel was up before Ye. So it's not like Ye. Look at Sigel was the shit when Ye wanted to be the shit, and Sigel had a 5-6 year run. So
Sigel
at the end of the day, so Sigel big homie. So I don't think you gonna play with him. Cause and listen, Sigel was slapping the shit out Wild Ones back then. He was real aggressive then. So I don't think he would just play with Beans. Beans didn't come looking for him. Beans never dissed him. Beans never even said he made the name for him. So he came checking for Beans. So when you do something like that, then I think you generally coming with your heart. Cause he like, where Beans at? I've been trying to get in contact with him. I owe him some money.
Trying to bring Beanie back out. All Beanie gotta do is roll with fucking Yeezy. Yeezy gonna pit Beanie with these features.
But Yeezy, you know where their bump is at? You know, Beanie Sigel, Sunni Muslim.
All he would need is
no, jokes aside, he ain't doing around, you know, Sunday specials and shit. So he believe in the deen. But listen, bro, it's a different. Listen, bro. Look, just imagine you got OG and big homie, or you got uncles and shit you love. Imagine you just uncles. I had uncles, they passed away. You know what I'm saying? I still got some uncles. I couldn't play with my uncles like that. So I look at Ye, a respectful little guy, even though he's 45, but he's a respectful guy because, you know, he's raised up respectfully. So I don't think he's going to play with Sigel because Sigel had the juice first. You understand what I'm saying? Sigel, so I believe what y'all said. No, listen, listen, bro. It's no, listen, bro. You got to remember this. $7 billion. He's richer than Diddy. He's richer than everybody. So with $7 billion, you ain't, listen, the best gift is going to be when you want to give it to a motherfucker instead of a person asking you for it. That's the motherfuckers that get the 100,000 and the duck outs. But you literally got on national television, the internet is national television, on Revolt, and said, hey man, where Beanie at? Like, I've been looking for him to pay him. This is what you say. Nori
and Beanie ain't pressing up on you thinking you all.
Beanie did it out the love. That's my little man. His name is Kanye West. So motherfucking back then, you know,
Kanye
with the Bay talk, easy for sheezy, easy deezy. Shout out to E40 and the Bay. I fucks with y'all niggas. I been ghost riding. You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing that as a kid. When y'all dropped that joint, my man, Sparky Hot. I remember he jumped out the trailer, put that bitch in something, and he jumped out. Ghost ride the whip, ghost ride. He did it in the tractor, so we was excited about that shit. But like I said, yo, he went looking for Sigel. So when you go looking for somebody, I can't, right? That's like you say, yo, I can't looking for you, bro. Like, I get niggas all the time, yo, I'm trying to fuck with you or do this and that. I ain't gonna lie, every time we pull up, nigga show us unconditional love. If a nigga tell us, hey, yo, Ham, I want you to come to this event, you gonna have a table, bottle, you need food, whatever. Because they probably don't have no money. It's be events that be 300-400 people there. Nigga don't got no money. He might have put his whole bag in there, but I guarantee you, we got the table, the section. We don't gotta play the line. So sometimes that's what a nigga got. Yay, it so happened to have $7 billion, 7 billion, and he came looking for you. He can't do nothing but right. And then you did it on national TV and you did it around a nigga that's cool. You know, Nori come off as a real nigga. EFN, it was a lot of niggas sitting there and heard you said that. And they said Ye was taking them niggas shopping to the Balenciaga store. So man, come on, man. He got plenty of money. Money ain't a thing, man. But I believe y'all. Hey, I'm gonna give you this check, got my name. Right, what you want on there, man, is just go cash it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, Sigel real nigga. I think Sigel probably put 50 million on there. Say, boy, give me the 50, I can live off of that. What you say, Kenny? 50 million, I can live off of that. Cause you don't want to be too greedy, but I'm getting 50. 50 million is a fraction of $7 billion.
That's pocket change to him, realistically. So I definitely would be on my. I wouldn't have hit him probably for the whole 100, but yeah, that 50 sound respectable.
50. You know,
and guess what? I'll be straight.
But I think Ye did this. I think whatever he wrote on there, he matched it. So if he wrote 50 on there, he said, nigga, I'm going to give you another 50. $100 million out of his account. He will lay back, take care of his family, go on tour, build some businesses, and live his life. I like that. Beanie deserve that.
Because and I hope we never know. I hope it never come out what he gave and what he did. I don't even never want to know.
It shouldn't, but Ye don't give a fuck. You talking about Kanye now? The man that just had White Lives Matter on the back of his T-shirt with the black chick that's fuck with Trump. Yeah, that's his Ye for you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ye. Shout out to everything. But man, shout out to Baltimore City hip hop. Shout out to everybody. Baltimore City media. Shout out to Baltimore City fashion. Shout out to Baltimore City music, man. Most importantly, shout out to us, RawDope Podcast, episode 190, Content Complex, man. Shout out to Digital Impact Studio, Leader Genius, Vilo, Layers, Keys, what up, girl? Kenny Faso, man, the boss, man. And the boy Hand 5000, Moody, Kevin, the building. Shout out to Dano. Everybody, man. It's all love with us, man. So like I say, man, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. RawDope Podcast.